we're gonna be having Malu. Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back. It's Zile. Today we're gonna be having Valentina Damas. Please give her hands up. Oh, you know she's not here yet. Say hello, Mom. Say hello.
Hello.
We need to chill out. We need to chill. Daddy, chill.
Daddy, chill.
What?
I'm minutes or something. I'm literally shaking.
2 shots of vodka.
I'm getting all nervy. I get nervy with things like this because it feels like I'm a real TV or something. We're here with Valentina. Welcome her. Give her a round of applause. You were supposed to wait for the round of applause.
Oh, yes.
We're gonna be beginning. We're gonna do a question and answer for both of us, not just you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what's our favorite memory together?
Okay, I'll go first. I think my favorite memory with you was that one day in La Casita when we were like venting and we started crying. Yes, I think that's really my favorite one because I feel like that's when I feel like I got super close to you. Like that was like the moment where I'm like, wait, like I'm really venting to this girl and like she knows a lot, and then you're venting to me and like you know a lot. Like I know a lot about you, so I think that was my favorite memory. Right?
That was, like my favorite memory as well. Like I remember, like ever since we had that conversation, I was just like, Valentina can do no wrong in my eyes.
Oh yes, I know. I felt the same.
Maybe like I'm a ride or die.
Yeah, literally. How do you handle conflict with a loved one, friendships and family?
Like it depends. Like how bad the argument was. And also depending on how they handle arguments. Some people be like, I need like a break, like I can't speak about the issue right now because some people get heated and they get disrespectful, and also like I'm the type of person that if we get in an argument, I like handling it. I like handling like that.
Me too. I think I'm really like you in that way because whenever there's conflict, whether it's in like friendships or family, I like to fix things right away. But some people don't like to do that. Like they like to have their own space. They like to like think about it, kind of cool down, and then talk about it. But I want to fix things right away. So it just depends on the person you're with. Like if I'm dealing with someone like that, like who wants space, like I guess I will give them their space, and then we'll talk. Yes, but then that's where I was getting at because I feel like people like us, I want to fix things right away because then we overthink. We're like, wait, do they hate me? Do they still love me? Do they still want to? It kind of gives us anxiety. So it's so complicated. But I feel like if you love them and if you want to work things out, whether it be a friendship or family, like it's gonna work out.
What the hell does this mean? Does that mean to have sex with?
I don't even know. That's what they mean.
You can't be asking a Christian woman what the hell she's doing. What the hell? That's stupid.
This one says, did y'all get along right off the bat? The first time us hanging out was at the beach, and it was with a bunch of other people, and I wasn't talking to you as much because I didn't know you. Like I was there with somebody else, and so yeah, I feel like that was the only reason why. And I'm really shy. Like I don't really seem like it maybe, but like I get really like anxious and I'm shy, and I feel like you're the same way, and you kind of stick to like your like the people that you already know and talk to.
Also, like I don't know Miami people, and like Miami people have like this really bad reputation. And I didn't know if she fit into that criteria. So.
Me either.
Yeah, or I fit into that criteria too.
Yeah.
But then we got to know each other.
Yeah.
And then like we really clicked.
Yeah, but I feel like exactly. I feel like even though we didn't talk that day, like when we did begin to talk and we did actually get to know each other.
Yeah, you ate spaghetti in my house.
Yes,
do you remember?
that day, yes.
She was eating like spaghetti in my house, and I was all nervous. I was like, oh. Yeah, you came with me.
Yeah.
But the thing was, I didn't know her personally, so everyone kind of left. They're like, "Oh, we're all gonna go home. Whatever, we're gonna go take a shower." And then I was left with Valentina, and I was like,
"Oh, brother, this guy stinks!"
I was like, in my mind, I was like, "This isn't my friend,"
Okay, so it's asking us what our favorite thing about each other is. I think Sile. I don't know if you guys really know this, but she's like the most like goofiest, funny person. like she's just so funny. I feel like you do portray yourself like that online, But I feel like when people meet you at first, you're like really like shy, a little anxious. Yeah, but she's so funny. She makes me crack up. She's like, girl, like I know I'm not that funny. And I'm like, you're hilarious.
Like literally, you just walk into a room and you're just smiling, you're just giggling, and it's just like it's beautiful.
Oh,
it's beautiful.
Thanks. I feel like before we both started social media, I was just always dancing on Twitter and Instagram. So I think that's how you got to know me.
That's what I was trying to say. I was like,
You know, when I get comfortable, whatever, I get a little goofy, I get a little funny. But you know, whenever I meet someone for the first time, I get a little shy.
yeah. What's a juicy one?
How do y'all deal with anxiety and make friends with others so easily? Please help.
I use alcohol. I give, genuine advice. Just doing things you're not comfortable with is like an easier way to get over it. You know what I mean? Like putting myself in those situations that, I'm not extremely comfortable. I just step out of it.
But I feel like, I don't know, dude, because I'm like just learning to like make new friends because I live in Houston now. So I feel like I'm like forced to get out of my comfort zone. Although I don't need to make friends because I feel like I have like really great best friends since I was little. And then I have like, for example, like you, and then have like Nat and like in Austin, like, I have friends everywhere. But I'm not the type of person to like make new friends just because it gives me anxiety. Like I'm like, it's really hard for me to trust people. Yeah, it's really hard for me to trust people. It's really hard for me like to open up to new people. But in Houston, I kind of was forced to do it because I'm like, I go to church now over there, and like everybody's just so friendly and they just love to come up to you, and it's great. But I'm just like, can I trust you though? Like, but the friends that I've made though so far, they've been so great and like genuine. So I feel like it's taken people to come up to me for me to be like not as anxious and like be more trustworthy. How do girls keep a strong friendship with a distance? I feel like with Celia and I, we don't even like talk every day. Like I feel like our friendship is very like, she'll like, remember that one time you FaceTime me with Zaida? It was like super random. So like she'll FaceTime me or like I'll text her. But like whenever we're in person, it just feels like we always talk every day. Like,
not gonna lie, whenever you come over, whatever, I get nervous. I had to drink a little before she came over. But whenever it's like face to face, I get a little nervous.
Yeah.
Ew.
No, girl. If only y'all knew the questions you guys are asking here.
How does it feel to not be in LA, which is the main city for influencers? We both got a taste of LA for a while because I was living there for almost as much as you guys were, since I was kind of back and forth from La Casita to Miami. And then I started living with you guys for a while. And then after La Casita ended, we all kind of went our separate ways. And then I got the apartment with Jayco in downtown LA for a year. And I feel like LA is like really good for like the events, like red carpets. Like, oh my gosh, whenever I was there getting invited to red carpets, I felt like a celebrity, man. It was just so cool to be invited to all those things. I feel like the only thing we're missing out on is really like the events or like the premieres of red carpets, like I'm telling you guys. But I mean, if there really is an event that we really want to go to, we can always just fly out. Hasn't really affected us.
Like even though like going to LA and doing collabs or whatever is like really fun, it's something you could do here and there. But for me personally, I want to be able to create who I am and who I am as an individual and connecting to y'all without other people. And then I was just like, I want to focus on who I am, figure out how I could market that, you know what I mean?
How has been your mental health / love life since La Casita? I feel like my mental health since La Casita has gotten so much better. Like I am so much better mentally. And then my love life, I mean, I was dating Jayco back then and now I'm married to him. So that's that.
I learned to keep like my love life a little more private now. Like in La Casita days or like even before that, I was just like, I'm gonna post all the fucking men. Like I didn't post them, but I would do things like that. But I keep my private life private now. Like I'm figuring myself out, and like every day I'm getting like a little more confident, and it's just like a learning curve.
Yeah.
One of you guys wanted to know like what's my favorite tattoo on Valentina and what's hers on me.
I love the heart one, but I also really love the little angel. I love a lot of your tattoos. Like I'm like,
cute.
I love this one. I feel like that one's just so like yeah. It's between this one and the angel for me. I have these, and then I have my spine, and then I have these.
Okay, still breathing.
And then I have a hip one too, like you. But it's like, yeah, and then it's my spine one.
I think I really like this.
That
this
one
caught my eye.
Yeah.
When'd you get it?
I got it recently, actually. I got it after I was still in Miami, so I feel like it was right before we moved to Houston. But I literally want a copy and paste from Pinterest, like some tattoos from, because girl, Pinterest is like my life. I get so much inspo. I have a whole like tattoo, like little tab, like folder.
Oh, these are in Spanish.
Oh.
Oh. Should we do the Spanish ones or have y'all ever given each other the ick? What the hell does that mean?
I guess like when you get the ick from somebody, but I've never had an ick from you. How do you manage negative comments or false rumors? I feel like how do we? Because I feel like before, when I first started doing social media, it was very new to me for people to hate me. Because I feel like before, like people, I mean, obviously not everyone like loved me before. Like not everybody's gonna love you in life. But I feel like I just always had a great relationship with everybody. I didn't have problems with anybody. I never fought anybody. I never really liked to, because like we were saying earlier, like we always like to fix things right away. So if I did have like a disagreement with somebody, I would fix it right away. Coming on social media and having like thousands of people hate you or like spread false rumors, I think is the worst thing, because it's like, if one person is spreading it, then the other people are going to believe it, and then everybody is spreading it. Oh my gosh. But I feel like now I just kind of remind myself that, I mean, they don't really know me, and like I have like my best friends and my family and my husband and people around me that love me. So if I really was the way that people are portraying me to be online, then I wouldn't have any friends, or I wouldn't be likable. Like I don't know how to explain that. Like I just know who I am, and I know that I'm amazing. I know that I'm lovable. I know that people love me for a reason. I'm not fake. I'm not all these things that people are saying about me. But I'm not gonna lie and say here that it doesn't get to me sometimes, because it does. And I do cry a little bit sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, because it hurts. You can literally be the best person ever, and they're still gonna hate you. Like for example, I think about like Selena Gomez. Like I don't know if she's ever been in like drama, but I love her. But people like hate her. You know, like not everyone's gonna love you in life, and I just had to come to terms with that. Being an influencer, and it's so hard.
But you know, like there was like a period, you know, like a period on the internet or whatever where people came at me because of, you know, oh my god,
And
and people were legit like, kill yourself. They would DM my mother and they would be like, you're a piece of shit, like coming from my mother, whatever.
Oh my gosh.
You know, sometimes I take shit very personally.
Yeah.
You know, like I'll sit in my room and, you know, like I'll just be overthinking everything when I feel like people dislike me or whatever. Like I want to fix things exactly how you said. Like I fix issues. I don't want people to like dislike me over some stupid shit, even if they don't know me. Because even though like you guys, you know me on like a personal level, and you also know her a little, you guys don't know us as individuals.
Yeah, because I feel like we can post stuff online as much as we want. Like I'm very open about my mental health. I'm very open about a lot of personal things, but as much as I open up about it, I don't open up 1,000%. Like you guys think you guys know us, but it's just not to like the full extent. So yeah, it really sucks, bro. It really does suck when people start to hate on you, because it's like it's out of your control. It's not like you can have a one-on-one conversation with somebody, which I've tried to do, girl. I've tried to have conversations with haters.
I you know, like I give Valentina advice, because you know something I view that you struggle with is, you know, like whenever someone says something about her, she's always quick like, I'm replying. I'm like, Valentina,
to this day, and it's crazy. To this day, and I'm like, Valentina. But I have gotten better though. But like recently, I started getting hate. Not hate, but they were just being rude in the comments about my mental health on like Alan's podcast, and that's something that really triggered me to like answer back to people, because that's like my mental health, and that's something that I had struggled with for 6 years, and I'm still struggling with to this day. So for people to come at me for my mental health, and most importantly like my relationship with God and my husband, is something that just really triggers me. But I always regret it afterwards. I'm like, there was no need for me to reply to these people. Like what changed? And I really stopped for a while, but I think Alan's podcast just triggered the fudge out of me, and I just started going ham in the comments. And yeah, he had texted me separately too. He's like, I'm so sorry people are being so rude in the comments, and I'm like, it's okay. I just take it so personal. I just don't know, but it's okay though, because I feel like we will always get more love than hate. Because I've never had anybody go up to me and be like, I hate you. Like that no one ever will have the balls to do that. Well, hopefully not.
Yeah. We're gonna be ending the video here. The camera died mid-sentence.
Literally.
Yo, thank you, Vale. Of course. Ooh, go check out the video we did on her channel. Bye, guys.
Bye bye.